Hey everybody, it's Alicia from Young Caregivers Association, and today we're going to be doing something called Seeing Clearly. This is an activity that uses my glitter jar. If you don't know what a glitter jar is, it's a really cool tool that focuses on mindfulness and coping and also calming techniques. So what it does is it's actually just a water bottle that I filled with some water, different kinds of glitter, in this case purple, pink, and red, and I used some clear glue in mine. What the glue does is it helps the glitter to slow down as it settles after I shake it. So what I use my glitter jar for is to calm down in times of high stress. By watching the glitter slowly settle, it gives me something to focus on and also gives me some time to remember to breathe. As you can tell, I tend to talk a bit fast, and so taking that time to stop and just focus on something for a moment and really breathe helps me a lot. And this glitter jar also has another kind of hidden secret meaning to it that we're going to talk about today.
So this is a close-up of my glitter jar, and as you can see, even though the water's pink, it is really clear, and that's something we're focusing on today. So once I shake this glitter jar, you can see that the glitter starts to swirl around, become a bit chaotic, and really make this cloud of glitter. And that cloud actually makes the clarity disappear. So as you can see, you can't really see my hand behind it anymore. And now what I've done here is sped it up, but as you can see, over time, the glitter will start to settle. And as it does this, you can see it starts to become really calm, with all the heavy pieces going first, followed by all the tiny ones. And as that glitter settles to the bottom and becomes more calm, it becomes clear again. And so it's gone from chaos to calm. And now we can see through that glitter all over again.
So when we look at that jar, what I want you to think about is, how do you feel when you're stressed? How does your body feel? How does your mind feel? Is it easy to see clearly through everything and figure out what you need? Is it easy to talk about it? I know for me, when I'm in high stress or when I'm worried or feeling a negative emotion, everything tends to kind of swirl around in my mind and become a little bit chaotic. Kind of like when we shake the glitter jar. Everything swirls and competes with each other, and it's really hard to see through. It's hard to see what I need or even figure out how to tell somebody what's going on. And so it's in those moments that we need to take a step back and try to help ourselves calm down or help that glitter settle. And in doing that, what we should do is engage in some coping skills. Now, I know I've talked about coping skills a lot in the past, and these can be anything from just breathing to art to listening to music. And there's also things like yoga, meditation, and all sorts of different things. Coping skills are really unique because everybody has a different one. Something that's going to work for me might not work for you. And that's why it's so important to think about what helps in a time of stress. What helps your glitter settle right to that bottom and make everything clear again?
And also, when we look at this bottle and everything is clear again, is the glitter gone? No, it's still at the bottom. And even though that glitter is still there, it doesn't mean that it isn't clear still. And so that's something really important to think about in your life. That even though the glitter has settled and everything is calm again, the thing that might have caused the stress or caused the chaos might still be there. So in this case, the glitter could represent things like the person that caused the stress, the situation, or even those negative thoughts in our mind.
And that's okay. It's not about removing the glitter from the jar or removing the stress from the situation. It's about dealing with it in that moment. It's about helping the glitter settle as close as it can to the bottom and making it as clear as possible. And by doing that with coping skills, it's going to help us really calm down and figure out what we really need in that moment. And that's a really beneficial tool because we're able to better understand ourselves and better communicate with others what our needs are in that moment. And as young caregivers, communication is so important because we go through so many different things on a daily basis that while our hearts are getting compacted and our feelings are swirling around, calming down might seem a little bit hard. So taking that time to focus on ourselves and learn a little bit more about ourselves can really be helpful, not only right now, but in the future too. Because as soon as you figure out what coping skills work best for you, you're able to use them over and over and over again. For example, that's why I have my glitter jar at home. I find shaking it and focusing on it to be really helpful. And other people might think that it's kind of a silly thing, but that's okay. To me, it's really helpful. And I learned that over time of focusing and learning about who I am. So I hope that this activity helps you think about who you are and what might help you in the future. And so I would love to hear about different coping skills that you use in the comments below, because you might be able to list something that I've never thought of or somebody else hasn't even thought of, and really help each other to kind of build up our own coping toolboxes. So can't wait to hear from all of you, and thanks so much for watching. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I can't wait to talk to you all soon. Bye everybody.